DreamWorks Productions.
Boy, look, I love these boys.
What up, though?
Eastside shit, nigga. You already know what it is. Real Detroit hustlers, nigga. Slow motion better than no motion. Let's get it. Me and bro made a killing on that road, nigga. 4 niggas, back-to-back racks like a stove with us. Watching for the Jakes out the way, serving coke sniffers. Go figure, couldn't blow rapping, now I'm blow with it. I don't make a way to eat, I ain't gon' eat right. Had to turn MLK, hold that piece right. If it ain't no money on the floor, don't even sleep right. It'll get you gone for the low just like a cheap flight. Think you grinding cause you pulled that first all-nighter? I really pressed to that paper like a typewriter. Cuz done cut 1,000 heads with them damn liners. I done roll with more boy than a bus driver. Old petty ass chain don't even come by us. I'll send you flying with this strap, call it a palm pilot. You a liar, you ain't slide, niggas law abiding. Say you active on the block, but we ain't heard about you.
You can take a look in my eyes. E-Town hustler till I die. The Girl Scout cookie got me so high. Tell them where you from, player. East side. You can take a look in my eyes. E-Town hustler till I die. The Girl Scout cookie got me so high. Tell them where you from, brody. West side.
Round with 2 straps, me and Von Dada. All the hoes tryna fuck cause we got dollars. They knew it. Remember bro caught that case in that black Marauder. If my mama wouldn't have called me home, would've been right around you. Every nigga in my team got some chore around them. Sumo around with that chop, fuck a pocket rocket. Turn into a mathematician when I got a problem. Call up Dada, watch him turn into a Rottweiler. Everybody on your block know what's up with us. Dumb nigga running up, just know he got his tummy tucked. Scooped his main bitch and spent the band just to bust a nut. She probably think I'm dumb as fuck. Bitch, I'm on the up and up.
They're gonna put you all back in chains.
Big DreamWorks Productions.
Isn't that a great? I'm never taking a loss, cause I just take it as a lesson. Count my daughter twice every time I'm counting blessings. I'm never stressing, never in need, I be manifesting. Showing gratitude the way that I be flexing. So I'm super woke, calm, cool, and collected, yeah. But when provoked, it could get hectic, yeah. And I be tripping over nothing, only if you let them tell it. I just miss them, then it's back to flexing. Cause they gets none of my attention. That's a little expensive. I stay with a little bitch, so you might wanna cut the tension. Speaking on my name and never see you in my mentions. Had to check the frame to be sure they get the picture. Did you get it? Did you got it? I put my all up in this shit and I put that on my body. Hey, did you get it? Did you got it? You niggas looking real tired. I should call you as your body.
You looking real tired. I should call your ass Joe Biden. Shout out to Nate the Great, man. My homegirl, Nate the Great, man. Dropping that heat straight out of Louisiana. What's poppin'? My boy KG, it's the Red Pill Show. We have breaking news. This is just a quick little update. We had to go live because a lot of the things we've been talking about over the last few weeks, a lot of things have been coming into fruition to, you know, kind of back up what we've been talking about. And you might say, Red Pill, what the hell are you talking about? Well, the title of this particular video is what the hell is the title of this video? KG?
yeah, that's a good question. Now, give me a second.
Talk about T.I. and Tiny.
T.I. and Tiny caught up in sex scandal. The hypocritical left.
Right. And see, this is my angle on this. This is what I see from this situation. Okay. If we look at the T.I. and Tiny situation, okay, what this shows me, and not Tiny, let's leave Tiny out of it. Let's just go with T.I.
Oh, no.
Well, we're going to get to her, but I'm just saying, as far as this part of it, she has nothing to do with it. You've noticed when the last 4 years with President Trump, right? He caught hell from the left. He caught hell left and right from the liberal left, the entertainment industry, the music industry, the movie industry, the media industry. And we were like, damn, why are they going so hard on this dude? I've never seen a white guy, president, non-president, whatever, get attacked this hard from the entertainment industry, especially when these same people used to be pretty cool, pretty warm and chummy with this individual. So something, my spidey senses was kind of like tingling, and I found that strange. Now, when you see what's going on with Mr. King of the South, Tip, Tip, T.I., when you see this situation is going on, or not going on, let's say allegedly going on, because we got to say allegedly, nothing's been proven in the court of law. When you see these allegations come to the forefront, it makes me think that there's a particular reason that these individuals had a problem with Mr. Trump. Do you follow me, KG? You follow me?
I'm following you. I'm with you.
Now I see, hmm, he's really angry. T.I. was one of the most outspoken opponents of Mr. Trump from the hip hop community. Like, he hated Trump. He always talked about Trump. I remember on this podcast, he
Mhm.
brought in Alex Jones, and he went at Alex Jones about Trump. Okay, it was respectful, but that's the part he couldn't get his head around. Why do you like Trump? Now, when we all know that President Trump has a long track record, allegedly, of cracking down on what we call child sex trafficking and human trafficking overall. And we know that certain individuals like T.I., like Puff Daddy or P. Diddy, whatever you want to call them today, individuals of that ilk were very angry at Mr. Trump and
Very angry.
attacking Mr. Trump. I mean, Puffy made a video with Charlamagne the God, basically saying we need a race war if if he wins re-election. So
Mhm.
when people, you notice when you get an animal trapped in a corner, they usually strike, they attack,
Mm.
they defend themselves, they fighting for their life. And it seemed to me like there was something hanging over these individuals' head that would ingratiate them, that would cause them to have venom towards a Trump administration that has
Mm.
been very tough on certain human trafficking transgressions.
Mhm. And
But
people that profit from any of these things, their bank accounts and things like that get frozen. So it's interesting.
so now you might say red pill. So what do you mean completely? Well, the news is out there that 15 women have come forward regarding TI allegedly sex trafficking women and minors.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Occasions. Okay. And this is shout out to saycheese.com or whatever this place is, but these are
T.C.T.V. Yep.
serious allegations that are hitting the internet like wow. Already the hip hop community, the hip hop media community, and the entertainment industry is rushing, and Black Twitter and everybody rushing to defend and make excuses for Ti in regards to these allegations. Now, we got to say allegedly, quote unquote, allegedly, because nothing has been proven in the court of law yet. However, we have alleged uh, information, alleged post from some of the alleged victims. So
Mm.
let's get into that. Hi, I'm scared to speak my truth. I met them at 20, was kind of flattered that they wanted me, but it was Tiny who sent someone to me and they had so many drugs. I took it like a jackass and they wouldn't stop. I witnessed
Her.
HET, her,
So
him,
he talking about her. I witnessed her.
witnessed her have relations with other celebrity men, women, all ages. I watched him beat her. They threw money to keep you quiet after he through with you. She wants him to herself. I'm convinced she doesn't like to have relations with him. Everybody around thinks it's normal. The porn, the sex toys,
Mm-mm.
drugs, alcohol, underage. I've literally warned younger girls to run before they even enter. The devil is over his daughter sickens me. Okay, so this is a post from an alleged victim, alleged post from alleged victim. Okay, now there's
Mhm.
more. We got another one from they have the name up there. I don't know if that's the person, but hold on, there's some information.
Yeah, the person that wrote it in. Yeah.
Fun fact: I met Trouble 31, Trouble Man 31, almost 16 years ago. Next month here in Colorado for the All Star Weekend. Okay, we ended up we ended up lost backstage at the free concert. He gave it Nike.
Mm-mm.
VIP and stage were upstairs. The crowd was downstairs. This was my birthday weekend. I was 16. My best friend was 15. We were pressured for relations and to take drugs, even with him and his team, knowing we were underage.
Mm-mm.
Word, underage. Why didn't we ever say anything? Because we were young, underage. You were a superstar dropping in our little town. We weren't supposed to be there, so we internalized as if it was our fault. Not only did we do drugs or we didn't do the drugs, nor did we stay around to get whatever. We were smart and got away. At Major Girl, you shouldn't speak for a man whose actions have destroyed and harmed so many. Thank you for the Glam University for speaking up for the ones who never had a voice to speak up about this man, and for those who I can't read the rest, but you get the picture. Okay, you get the picture.
And
So
I just wanted to add with those on these posts when when they posted these on the like shade room and all these different like whatever blog sites and stuff, the entire comment section what is women, a lot of it is women that like are like, yeah, I have similar stories. Like it was kind of scary the amount. And so I don't know if it may end with these 15. There's a lot of women that they're coming
that's a
out saying,
lot
oh
of
yeah,
women, bro.
I knew about that. She said I knew about this in high. One girl said a comment was I knew about this in high school and I'm 30 now. So it doesn't sound like it's something that's new, or it doesn't seem like much of a revelation to a lot of people.
Bro, that's Bill Cosby type numbers. So
Yep.
you 15 people have allegedly come forward. Okay. Now, like I said, I got to reiterate. T.I. went very hard at Donald Trump for almost 4 years, especially
Mm-hmm.
during the election period. He really was disrespectful. Now, a lot of these celebrities have been going at Donald Trump. Now, and as they went at him, listen to the stories from Jaguar Wright in regards to Diddy and things of that.
Mm.
It all makes sense why they would hate Donald Trump. If Donald Trump is cracking down on child sex trafficking, and I'm gonna show you some evidence of that in a minute. By him cracking down on
Cracking
that,
down.
it would make sense that these people who are indicated in these allegations, would be very upset and want him out of office ASAP and put in someone like our current president who doesn't, let's just say, he doesn't have the same motivation to crack down on these transgressions. Okay.
That's a good choice of words there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm good with that. I'm an acrobat when it comes to the words. But however, I digress. We're looking at other articles. Okay, we got this article here. Rapper T.I. and Tiny sex trafficking allegations. Over 15 women claim he choked girls and called them cattle.
Mm, mm,
Called
mm.
cattle. What the fuck? What is going on in this situation? He called them cattle. Huh? Now that's confusing. This is some straight,
Some real revelations here. But
yeah.
at the same time, when I look at it, like patterns of people that, not to say per se him, but patterns of people that are rapists and things like that. It also is really strange that I don't know if you know, somewhat recently over the summer, he been getting in a lot of controversy about him being super protective over his daughters. Now, part of
Mm.
that could be from if you're guilty of what you do and you know what you allegedly do to young underage girls, you would be super protective of your daughters and their innocence when it comes to, because you know what's out there, because you know the devil that you may be allegedly, right?
And look, KG, that's part of the title. I put the hypocritical left. The title of this
Mm-hmm.
video is Tiny and T.I. get caught up in sex scandal. The hypocritical left, question mark. And these people love to judge people from their ivory towers. And they
Mm.
love to invoke demonic, satanic uh principles and morality onto us, the public, the buying naive public. At the same time, Ti don't want his daughter out there going to these concerts, meeting with celebrities. He's super protective. Cardi B don't want her daughter listening to WAP, but she'll make sure your daughter and son listen to WAP. So we got to understand these celebrities are not in our situation. They have made their deal with whatever entities they made it with, and they are pushing their own agenda. And it's a do as I say or don't do as I say and don't do what I do situation with their family. But with you, you're nothing but cattle.
Mm. Hypocritical.
Hypocritical. That's the hypocritical nature. Now, the same people, you got to understand, when people complain, I've been telling you guys for months, the very people that complain and rail against Trump, what
Tired
kind
of
of skeletons do they have in their closet? They've
Mm-hmm.
talked about this man's married life. They've talked about this man's kids. They've talked about this man's business. They talked about this man's family life. Okay. However, I hear they don't talk about the stories of him helping employees out and helping people on the
Mm-hmm.
street and helping Rosa Parks and doing a lot of good deeds, helping Michael Jackson, things of that nature. Money he's giving to charity, etc. However, in their closet is gun charges, drug charges, 15 women allegations.
He was just caught earlier this year, with some money scamming, a scamming charge, and then he had to plead guilty, something like that, take a deal or something like that. He was
He's a
just caught with
seven-time
scamming charge.
felon. What do you care about a case, man? But this is like 8, 9, 10 felonies now. He was 7-time felony when he made trap music. So my whole thing is these allegations are disturbing, okay, if they're true. If they're true. And this goes back to Charlotte. This particular article here is talking about the CAA. They call it the CIAA in
Mm.
Charlotte 2016, which is a big festival down there,
Mm-hmm.
big music festival or some type of celebration. Anonymous woman who Sabrina referred to as victim number 15. So she the 15th victim.
And that's
She
and that's
called,
these are people. The reason why it's number 15. These it's all putting going to court. That's why it's
right.
listed as the 15th
These are
victim.
actual legal proceedings that are going to take
Yes.
place, that are coming
Yeah.
for, that are going to be coming forth in the near future.
So there
She
could
called
be potentially more.
she called him an absolute monster. So these are strong. This is a strong adjective to describe this person, an absolute monster, and he's calling people cattle. So it's like everybody's something other than a human being in this situation. However, if these allegations are true, their description of these individuals is more ideal, if I could say the
Mm.
least. But we're talking about terrible, terrible details here. Um, Allegations of choking, sex trafficking, etc. There's also stories going around stating that there is a potential for a surviving Ti and Tiny
Mm-hmm.
series. There's HBO. I think there was VH1. Was it VH1? There's HBO. A
Mm-hmm.
couple other networks.
Lifetime and stuff.
Lifetime. There's a couple other networks looking into this. That would be disastrous. So my question is, why are they doing this to Ti all of a sudden? They didn't let him get off for 10 cases. why all of a sudden these transgressions coming to light?
Oh, I got the perfect answer to that for you.
Did he piss somebody off? Are these allegations
Perfect.
contrived? What's going on? Go ahead, KG. You say you know the answer. Go ahead.
I got the perfect answer. Well, allegedly and potentially, it could have something to do with the major lawsuit that's been class action lawsuit that's just been filed in the Southern District of New York, with pretty much
Oh,
the entire music industry and
wow.
entertainment industry, long lists of names, right, being charged by these women. It didn't say exactly the number, but it was probably in the hundreds. All these women suing this industry for breeding of culture of like sexual slavery and things like that, right? So
Wow, that's
it very
crazy.
well could be something that's a trickle down effect, allegedly, right? It's just
Yeah,
interesting timing. It's just interesting timing, right? All these allegations, interesting timing of it, of them all. That just
that's
happened
crazy.
maybe what, a week or two ago. Then this thing coming up, it's interesting timing of allegations, right? That are potentially true. We don't know yet.
That's unbelievable. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So this that uh we could be seeing future
Yeah.
reports like future allegations. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And
Wow.
this is happening in real time. So this could be kind of like an Epstein part two or something.
Now let me show you. Let me show you. You want to know the difference a president makes? You want to know why these people hated President Donald John Trump for the last 4 years? And you want to see the difference between a real president and a president, a fraud. If you look here, ABC News, Trump
Alleged fraud.
executive order. Now this is you got two different types of executive orders here, right? You got the executive orders that our current president Sleepy's passing, which nobody seems to like, even his own constituents. And you have Trump signing executive orders, like Trump signs executive order expanding efforts to combat human trafficking monsters. They're that word again. Who just used that
Mm-mm.
word?
Monsters.
Just use that word.
Monsters
So
under the bed.
as you can see, these celebrities, when you see why these celebrities going so hard on President Trump, when you see this type of these newscasts, and it's the mainstream media, they hate Trump and they had to give him credit for what he's done. Okay. When you see that type of article, you understand why a T.I., a P. Diddy, some of these celebrities are attacking Trump. You know why? Because he's cracking down on things that they have been alleged to be partaking in for whatever reason. Now,
Mhm.
and here's another article: why President Trump's crackdown on human trafficking matters to pro-life voters. So it's well known that the Trump administration was cracking down on this type of behavior. So now you see why I say that these celebrities, you got to take what they say with a grain of salt, because they usually are not looking out for you people. They usually have an agenda, and that agenda can be, self-serving or be sinister. We don't know. I can't look into a person's heart. All I could do is report the news as it comes through. And this is a big story that's I expect to get bigger over the coming days. And who knows if anybody else is going to be indicated in this type of behavior due to these transgressions.
Mm,
We will see.
mm.
Shout out to Dead Trail
Well,
74.
you gotta look at it. Well, the of past history too. Even with the R. Kelly case, a lot of the people, how they ended up eventually getting him was they put the pressure on all of the people in his inner circle, right? So his
Mhm.
managers, so they had to give some information. We'll see the truth come out in hope, potentially in this case too, because Ti has a lot of people around him. If certain pressures get pushed to the FBI becoming coming in, I'm sure a lot of people's stories are going to start to get told, right?
Couple other things. We got executive orders. We got a president who broke records. And we're going to get into the hypocrisy of the left. We had a
Oh,
president who signed 40 plus executive orders in the first week of office. Okay. And I just showed you President Trump signed executive orders targeting crimes against humanity like human trafficking. So I had a friend. I can't remember his name, but it starts with a T. But I had a friend last night who told me he doesn't see a difference between the president we had before and the new guy, and they all on the same team. But I can show you specific situations. I can only judge based on actions. Now, if this some type of movie show that's all lies, I don't know. I can't say all that. I'm not a mind reader. However, if you look at the executive orders passed by Mr. T, and you compare them to the executive orders such as transgender participating in women's sports passed by Mr. B, you can see the agendas are as far apart as you can get. So there's no way you can say they are the same because they're doing totally different functions here. The executive orders one person is passing is completely different and more in line with certain moral values than the ones this other person is passing. Okay, so that's a clear divide. Now, secondly, one person is do he you know he got in trouble for being too honest. He also got in trouble for doing things that certain individuals on the left found repulsive because they want to engage in this type of behaviors. However, somebody said, "Hey, if you sign executive orders as a president, you're being a dictator." So I guess that person was being truthful, huh, KG?
Notion. We are a democracy. Some of my Republican friends and some of my Democratic friends even occasionally say, well, if you can't get the votes by executive order, you're going to do something. Things you can't do by executive order unless you're a dictator. We're a democracy. We need consensus.
Oh, say it ain't so, Joe. Didn't
He
you
said
just
we need consensus. But he's
didn't you
signing everything. He's signing everything under the sun, and he don't even have Congress or anything. He's not even asking them their opinion before doing this stuff.
he signed a record 40 plus executive orders and he just didn't he just say that's the actions of a dictator? But he's doing it?
Mhm.
Oh man.
Obama will change it.
Governor.
Say it ain't so, Joe. There you go again, pointing backwards again, though. You prefaced your whole comment with the Bush administration.
Say it ain't so, Joe. You signing all these executive orders, man. Okay, you signing all these executive orders when you said that that's the work of a dictator. So I guess you're a dictator. Am I wrong? KG, am I wrong? Like, what's going on? Somebody explain this.
Sounds like hypocrisy to me.
Sounds like the hypocrisy of the left and the fact that these guys they wanted Trump out so badly. They told you, the media and the celebrities told you that this guy was the worst thing ever. But what I see is him passing laws trying to help victims. And the other guy is passing laws that could potentially lead to, more victims. Case in point, the executive order closing the Keystone pipeline has led to significant job loss in the US and in Canada. And here's a little example of a concerned citizen who happened to get a pink slip based on this decision.
Lost my job today. Stroke of a pen. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense how at the stroke of a pen, me, my buddies, all of us, we lost our jobs. I just bought this car. I had a 6-year payment plan on it. So I'm probably going to have to sell the car. And then probably won't be able to make next month's mortgage. Just doesn't fucking make any sense.
Today it's this guy, tomorrow it can be you. So the number one job of a leader is to protect and to take care of his people. What good are you as a leader if you're not taking care of your people, you're not keeping your people safe, and you're not keeping your people informed. We just saw with the current president, Mr. B, I call him. He lied to the people on live TV. He he did excessive um executive order signing in his first week. Okay. And the policies he enacted are not mainstream supported policies.
Yep.
He's doing it solo with no type of support from anybody. His own base doesn't even like these executive orders.
And mind you, a big part of it that it leads to the whole dictator and the hypocrisy. He's not even. It's not even like he's putting these ideas to Congress and they're denying it, and then he's signing it through an executive order to push it through. He just okay, it's coming on my desk, boom, executive order. Like he's not even
Exactly.
given a chance for people to give their opinion.
Exactly. And this is hypocrisy at the most. And see, the left, the biggest problem is the left does not hold these people accountable. The media
Never.
in the left, which is most of the media and Hollywood, they do not hold the left liberals accountable. They've attacked President Trump for 4 years. This guy's been in office a week. He's done more damage than President Trump ever done in this country, in my opinion. But maybe I'm biased. However, they not keeping him accountable. Okay, let's say if you're a liberal and you like 30% or 50% of what he's done, or 70% of what he's done. Hold him accountable for the stuff you feel is dangerous to our country. And they're not doing that. There's no accountability, there's no criticism. Okay. And that's the problem. That's the hypocrisy of the left. Where's the criticism? They're defending this gentleman, T.I., and he has serious, serious allegations against him, especially in this Where does Me Too movement now? Where's Me Too? They took down Cosby. Where's Me Too? They
That's
attacked
the
Donald Trump.
interesting part.
Where's the Me Too movement when you need them? Because 15 potential victims, one, okay, two, three, 15. That's a lot. It's a difference between having one, two, or three. That's bad. I mean, Harvey Weinstein, KG, had like three people.
Yeah,
Three,
convicted. Yeah.
okay. This 15? That's worse than Harvey Weinstein.
And what kills me the most is seeing the people that are like, oh, we should wait till all the information comes out and all that stuff. And which okay, reasonable. That's a reasonable thing to say. But I
That's all.
remember when these allegations kind of thing came up against the president or the former president, right? And it immediately was like, oh, he's guilty. Yep, he exactly. So it's interesting to see when people can pick and choose when enough information is okay for them to make a judgment and when they need more. It should be some kind of uniform way we when these things come up. Okay, we're gonna wait until all the information comes up before we cast like a public judgment. Okay, that's fine, but don't flip flop. Don't pick and choose and change the goalposts, move the criteria for different people depending on whether you like that person or not. That's just ingenuine.
This is what the left does. This is what the left does. There's no consistency. There's no fairness. There's no objectivity. It's all hypocrisy all the time. And they'll tell you good is bad and bad is good. That's how it rocks with the left. It's a complete opposite uh
Hmm.
perspective from a morality standpoint. So everything they could take a little molehill and make it a mountain when it comes from people they disagree with. And people that they agree with, they'll make all the excuses in the world. I mean, we saw that with the BLM marches this summer. We saw that with the Antifa riots.
He
Um,
was leading some of those riots and marches.
Ti was, I think he was a
The
active person.
Atlanta ones. The
Yeah, he
Atlanta ones. He led one of the Ahmaud Arbery marches in Atlanta.
right. But when this thing got serious and they started turning on their own city, he wanted to come. When they started tearing up the businesses that he make money from, he had a problem.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was
yeah,
okay
yeah.
when he was marching to different people's homes and things of that nature. But when they turned, if you recall correctly, when they started burning down CNN building, he went in him and Killer Mike. They did a big speech saying, "Oh, we can't. This is Wakanda. Remember that? This is Wakanda.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
We got to cut this out. This is Wakanda."
This is Wakanda, a fictional place. Yeah, these people live in
So
fantasy land.
exactly, right? So basically, the hypocrisy knows no end when it comes to these certain individuals. And I told you guys, I told you when the situation happened with Diddy, when we made a video a long time ago for the election
Yep.
about Diddy and some of the statements he made in regards to the former president. And we made a video about it. And we're like, hold on, you don't speak for everybody. There's a large percentage of the black community, millions of people who voted for the former president. So everybody doesn't agree that just because it seemed like there was some agenda there, like there was something he was worried about. He looked very, very stressed.
No, he was
And
to the point where he was threatening race war.
right, he was like threatening potential violence. So now it makes more sense when you see things like this happen or coming out to the light. And you notice it only come out after the election. It didn't come out before the election.
Oh yeah.
Now all these transgressions about certain people on the left are starting to come forward now. It was all systems go.
And I wish we could talk about the transgressions of some of the other people.
Yeah, I know. I wish it was censorship, man. That's a big part of it too. The censorship is outrageous right now. However, we try to keep it professional and try to keep it within bounds and not to say anything too crazy if we can. I mean, it's very hard. I mean, they're not giving you much leeway. I mean, this is all opinion. This is all news reporting and commentary, and we're exercising our freedom of speech. However, we still have to be careful what we're saying. However, I just want to wrap it up. This was a quick video. I just wanted to get on with my partner KG, bring this breaking news to the forefront. Once again, let me repeat, let me reset the narrative. We have T.I. and Tiny Harris. 15 women have come forward regarding alleged sex trafficking women and minors. These allegations are serious and they're spreading throughout. Lord knows if they're real or been proven, but we're gonna get out of here. This is the Red Pill Show. Me and KG. KG, got anything to say in closing?
Oh man, it's great that we got to get some of this out. We'll revisit it in a little while, see what comes about from this. Yeah, we'll kind of follow it a bit, but yeah, it's grateful that we got to have this chat and learn about something new today. Because the hypocrisy doesn't seem to stop. That's the one thing that I'm gonna walk away from this little segment and knowing the hypocrisy doesn't stop. Hypocrisy on the left, that is.
Yep. Well, peace out. This is Red Pill signing out. Stay in tune. If anything else breaks or any more updates come out on the story, we will be going live. We're out.
Big Dreamwork Productions.
Isn't that great? I'm never taking a loss, cause I just take it as a lesson. Count my daughter twice every time I'm counting blessings. I'm never stressing, never in need, I be manifesting. Showing gratitude the way that I be flexing. So I'm super woke, calm, cool, and collected, yeah. But when provoked, it could get hectic, yeah. And I be tripping over nothing, only if you let them tell it. I just miss them, then it's back to flexing. Cause they get none of my attention. That's a little expensive. I stay with a little bitch, so you might wanna cut the tension. Speaking on my name and never see you in my mentions. Had to check the frame to be sure they get the picture. Did you get it? Did you got it? I put my all up in this shit and I put that on my body. Hey, did you get it? Did you got it? You niggas looking real tired. I should call you at your body.